Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Master Mojo Ash. In this video I will show you top 9 things you didn't know about Pikachu's life before Ash. The Pokemon story began all the way back when Pikachu first met Ash and joined his team. Here are a few things to know about Pikachu's own backstory. Pokemon Ash's Pikachu before meeting Trio Header. The success and growth of the Pokemon franchise is absolutely incredible and only continues to expand, whether it's the video games, anime series and movies, or even the trading card game. The Pokemon anime has turned out well over 1,000 episodes that chronicle Ash's many adventures on his journey to become the very best Pokemon trainer. A lot of elements have changed throughout the various Pokemon series, but one constant is that Ash's Pikachu remains by his side and has largely grown into the anime's mascot. Ash acquires Pikachu in the anime's very first episode, but there's been a brief look into the Pokemon's roots and his days as a wild Pokemon. Be sure to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Number 9. He started out as a Pichu. The latest Pokemon series that first premiered in 2019 and continues to run, Pokemon Journeys, the series, begins in a playful, ambitious manner with a prequel episode titled, Enter Pikachu. This premiere is devoted to Pikachu's past and details that he started as a Pichu. Some may have assumed this fact, but plenty of Pokemon are out in the wild as the middle evolutionary stage, including Pikachu's. Pikachu later shows that he's averse to evolving into Raichu, but considering he does healthily evolve from Pichu to Pikachu, it should be clear that he's not against evolution in general. Number 8. He formed an adoptive family with a Kangaskhan. There are a lot of different directions that Pikachu's early days as a wild Pokemon could go, but his origins actually take more of an unexpected, yet endearing, direction. As a Pichu, he's not exactly defenseless and he can hold his own, but he's still inexperienced to the ways of the world. Pichu ends up aligning with a mother Kangaskhan and one of her children, and the Pokemon effectively joins their family. It's interesting to see that Pikachu's time before Ash still has the Pokemon with someone who cares for and looks after him. Number 7. He comes with a special Lightning Bolt branded Pokeball. The earliest days of the Pokemon anime take a few liberties and some mild attempts to differentiate itself from the video games on which they're based. One detail that's revealed in the first episode of the anime series when Ash acquires his Pikachu from Professor Oak is that Pikachu has a special Pokeball that's marked with an appropriate lightning bolt. The span of time between the end of Pokemon Journeys Enter Pikachu and Pokemon's I Choose You doesn't get covered, but in it someone, possibly Professor Oak, catches Pikachu with this unique Pokeball. Number 6. He evolves into a Pikachu due to empathy and gratitude. Evolution is an exciting process in Pokemon, but it's also something that's triggered in a number of different ways, some of which are unique to the anime series. Pikachu's time pre-Ash as a Pichu involves the Pokemon receiving a lesson in empathy. Pichu leaves his adoptive Kangaskhan family after he witnesses how much the mother endlessly sacrifices for her children. Pichu doesn't want her to shoulder that burden, so he leaves. Only after appreciating everything that this Kangaskhan did for him does Pichu evolve. It's a sweet lesson for the Pokemon, but not an evolution method that makes sense. Number 5. It's unknown who caught him and gave him to Professor Oak. A curious gap that occurs in Pikachu's past is how he actually gets captured and shifts from a wild Pokemon to one that's used by Pokemon trainers. Enter Pikachu concludes with Pichu, now evolved into Pikachu, embracing the world with newfound understanding and confidence. Pokemon begins with Pikachu already in Professor Oak's care. The specifics aren't clear, but in order to reach this point it's necessary for someone to have encountered Pikachu in the wild, catch him, and then deliver the Pokemon to Professor Oak for whatever reason. Number 4. He came from Pallet Town. Intrepid Pokemon fans likely already connected dots and assumed that Pikachu came from Pallet Town because that's where Ash's journey begins and where he makes contact with the Pokemon from Professor Oak. However, the anime has also detailed that the Pokemon that are in Oak's care come from a wide range of regions from across the Pokemon world. Related, Pokemon, 10 Ways Ash's Pikachu is overpowered. Pikachu could come from anywhere, but the look into his past as a Pichu explicitly highlights that he does come from the outskirts of Pallet Town. He doesn't have to travel very far until he's in Professor Oak's care. Number 3. He was in the wild for 4 years before becoming Ash's Pokemon. An interesting component of Pokemon Journeys Enter Pikachu prequel installment is that it juxtaposes Pikachu's early days as a Pichu with Ash and Go's childhood exploits. There's not necessarily a need to put a specific time period on this flashback, but it does in fact make it clear that it takes place 4 years prior to the first episode of the original Pokémon anime. That's still a significant amount of time for Pikachu to gain an understanding of the world before he's Ash's companion, even if the episode makes it feel like a quicker transition. Number 2. He had a penchant for Oran berries. The Pokémon series has steadily introduced more and more items that can be used in a multitude of ways to enhance the Pokémon experience. Berries are a standard object that can improve a Pokémon's health. Oran berries are basically Generation II's version of the typical berries that came before them, so they're not anything special, yet Pikachu shares a special connection. As a Pichu, Pikachu is seen enjoying Oran berries with his Kangaskhan family, as well as a meal that's made out of Chansey eggs, too. Number 1. He had a penchant for Oran berries. The Pokémon series has steadily introduced more and more items that can be used in a multitude of ways to enhance the Pokémon experience. Berries are a standard object that can improve a Pokémon's health. Oran berries are basically Generation II's version of the typical berries that came before them, so they're not anything special, yet Pikachu shares a special connection. As a Pichu, Pikachu is seen enjoying Oran berries with his Kangaskhan family, as well as a meal that's made out of Chansey eggs, too. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon.